What do you think of your Danish fans? Is there anything special about us? Like,
they're very loud.
Yeah, they are.
They've been sat in the dressing room all day, and you can hear them.
Yeah, they're crazy.
There's a couple of people who are like down by our window, just going, "I need tickets!
Oh yeah,
I need tickets!"
Yeah, we were outside and they were shouting at us, asking us could we give them tickets. They were asking for 5 tickets. Loads of tickets flying around.
do you like your Danish fans? Or?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
yeah.
I mean, we wouldn't be here if they hadn't brought us here. So yeah.
Well, can you try to describe how you feel when you go up on that stage?
I don't think it's describable.
No, it's one of them things.
You have to be it's one of the be there moments. But every
wish
night.
you could bring everyone you know on stage, just one time, just so that everyone gets to experience it once. Because it's like, even if you're in like the worst mood possible, you get on stage and you see like a group of like kids or just girls or whoever's in the audience like smiling at you and being like, especially in Europe because we've never played shows here. So here it's like there's a girl who could have been waiting a year, 2 years, 3 years to like see the show, and then you can't like walk around miserable when people have been like waiting to see the show. So you suddenly just kind of go, this is pretty sick.
It is. It's so good. And like our view is amazing. Like especially in some of the bigger arenas. Like yesterday we played like a football stadium in Sweden, and it was like the best view I've ever seen. Like all the lights, and when we sing Little Things, everyone puts their lights up on their phones and stuff. And it's just like I wish we could put the fans on our side and let them have a look at what we see, because it's amazing.
Well, if you take a look back at your career, what is your proudest moment?
Proudest moment is probably for me when we played Madison Square Garden in New York. It was just like another level of gig in terms of like the atmosphere and just like the adrenaline and stuff, because it was like a big fan event. So you had people from all over the world over there. So it was just like a different kind of gig for us. It was a big one.
It was nuts. I remember we were only talking about it yesterday, how nervous we were. Like when we're on tour, you kind of get into like a routine, and obviously you get that little bit of nerves just before you go on stage, but like we know what our fans are like, and even though we knew what our fans were like in Madison Square Garden, we were still really nervous. We knew what kind of reception we were going to get, but we were still like, it's just the magnitude of the gig and how famous Madison Square Garden is and stuff. And it was just even like walking down the halls backstage, and got like pictures of Frank Sinatra on the wall and Elvis and like some of the biggest stars that ever lived and played Madison Square Garden. So it was a big deal for us. I just remember being so nervous. Thought I was going to get sick. Bad lunch.
Well, you said Little Things. I don't know if you remember, but last Sunday when you performed in Denmark, in Boxen.
Henning?
Yeah, exactly. We had all these Danish like hearts.
Yeah. So can I ask a question? How does that get around?
Well,
like, do you send an email to each other or something?
No,
like
we created a like on Facebook. We created like a page, and then we got all the Danish girls to go in and print the hearts out.
But does that actually proves how many people use Facebook? Because if you think about that arena was like 20,000 people, and 80% of people had it.
What did you think of it?
It was incredible.
Like
white is a great colour.
It's like it's a bit different, and you know, especially when we don't know about what they're gonna do, it's just a nice thing to suddenly like
look up.
You're kind of looking down, then you suddenly look up, and there's all these like hearts that have been held up with flags and stuff.
Again, I wish we could bring people up on the stage and have a look at what we see, because it looks incredible. It looks like a sea of white and red and hearts and love.